Hello there, this is Martha Van Dam with Living Beyond, and we're continuing in our series of videos about wisdom, words of wisdom from Walt Disney World. And today, this is one of my favorites. This is another quote from Walt Disney himself, but he said, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." So, I ask you today, as we get started, to think about, what is one of your dreams? What is one of your dreams that you're wanting to pursue? And just have that in your mind, in the back of your head. What does he mean by if we have the courage to pursue them? I don't know exactly what he meant. I've never spoken with the man, but I do know a little bit about courage. And what I understand about courage that I want to remind you of today, and sometimes I need the reminder myself, but courage doesn't mean we come to this place where we have conquered our fear, there is no fear in place, and we move forward. No. Courage means we may be filled with fear. We may be having it yelling at us from every angle. And we go, I see you. I hear you. I'm calling your bluff. I'm doing it anyway. And then we move forward with the thing. The fear may still feel very present. We still may feel things. We still may feel heart pounding and needing to take that deep breath, but do it anyway. So, what are you afraid of? When you think about taking the next step in your business, in your home, in your relationship, in your parenting, in your relationships with other members of your family, your friends, your neighbors, what are you fearful of? And what do you need to move forward even with the fear? And I'll give you one more little hint that may make this easier. The more we can begin to acknowledge, just recognize, acknowledge, I'm feeling fear. Then in that moment, you see how when we're saying, I'm feeling fear, we're observing the fear in that moment. It becomes observing instead of being completely enmeshed in it, instead of being completely covered by it. We are observing it instead of absorbing it. So I want you to observe your fear. You can still feel it. Heart pounding, shallow breaths. There's the fear. But as you observe it, oh, that's my fear. That is so different from being all absorbed in it. And as you observe it, then you can take it by the hand and say, I see you. I know, fear, that you're actually looking out for my best interest. You're trying to protect me. And so come on, I want to hold your hand. And we're going forward anyway. That's what courage is. I cannot believe that in all the years that Walt Disney was creating and was in business, I cannot believe that he never experienced any fear. I cannot believe it. Fear is such a normal human emotion. But what I can believe, by seeing what he created, was that he did find a way to hold on to that fear, or at least acknowledge it, take it with him, and go anyway. Because, again, that's what courage is. Where do you need a little courage in your life? Acknowledge it, take its hand, and say, come on, we're going anyway. I hope you have an amazingly courageous day. Thanks, and bye.